All righty, people. We are live. Live. All right. We're just so excited. How do you feel, Dad? How do you feel?
So much to unpack. So much to unpack. I don't know. There's a lot going on right
All
now.
right.
There's a
So,
lot going
welcome back
on.
to DNA. Today, we are talking about WandaVision episode 9, the season finale. The season finale. I can't believe it's over. We've been here for 8 weeks now doing this. And yeah, so what was your first impression of it?
When it started, I was kind of like, okay, here we go, right? It picked up right where it left off, and then they were kicking butt, and they got into it. There was a lot of expectations I built up in my head, and I wanted things to happen and things I wanted to see. A lot of name dropping stuff happened in throughout the season with the engineer, and then the beekeeper disappeared, and so there's a lot of loose end stuff that I was expecting to see, and that didn't happen. And it's kind of weird because when I started it, I saw it was only 45 minutes long when I started it.
Yeah.
So I already knew when I started, I was like, okay, there's no way in 45 minutes they're going to wrap up all the questions in my head. So this is just going to be a battle scene, um, Marvel thing, and that's what it is. And they'll answer a few questions, but it's not going to answer all the questions. So I already knew that from the jump when he was going through.
Yeah, I thought the thing is I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I liked the episode, you know what I mean? But it was still like I wanted more from it. So
Yeah.
let's talk about the beginning. I did like how it sorry. Okay, I did like how it just started from right where we left off in the last episode. That was nice. You know, it was like Agatha versus Wanda, and we see that Wanda apparently is undeserving of her power. Like, what does that even
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know. Yeah, well, that's just Agatha talking, right? Well,
But like
well,
she was.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Mhm.
So, Agatha said it, right? You're powerful, but you don't have knowledge. So it's like having a gun, which is a very powerful tool, but if
Mhm.
you don't know how to load it, use it, it's a dangerous weapon, right? So you're unworthy of the weapon that you're holding in your hand. So that's exactly what she meant. You have all this strength and power, but you don't understand how to use it. You don't have the skill set, and that's why she's unworthy to hold it. That's why she's pulling it from her, and that's Agatha's thought process. And she's kind of right, right? I mean, she just got touched by the Mind Stone years ago, and then have all this power. And don't forget, in Ultron, the only thing she could do was mess with people's minds, right? She just caused you to have these bad nightmares and be caught up in this fantasy forever. And then over the years, she's just become this crazy ass, powerful, uh, person. So yeah, so that's basically what she's saying, right?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But it was like crazy to see like someone's kind of more powerful than not like she's not more powerful, but like she was kind of more powerful than Wanda. How she was like trying to take her power from her, and it's like seeing how Wanda is an inexperienced and she still has to learn. So that was really interesting, you know.
Well, she wasn't. She's not more powerful than Wanda.
Hmm.
But what it is let me get my mic in the picture here. She's not more powerful than Wanda. What it is that she knows how to, she's been around for at least 400 years, right? Because when we saw her first in the flashback in episode 8, she's from 1691 or something like that. So that's like 400 years ago, right?
Right.
So that's experience, right? That has nothing to do with strength. I'm larger than you are, right? But if you've
Mhm.
been training in Taekwondo or whatever, and I run up to you, you're gonna flip me. Doesn't matter how big and strong I am. You've been training in it for years. Why just got this power 5 years ago?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she don't know what she's doing. She doesn't understand spells, incantation, whatever. So you have Agnes who's been doing it and that's only when we first saw her 400 years ago. Who knows how old she is? She could be 800 years old for all we know, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of time to hone your craft, right?
Yeah.
So
So it was cool to see like, but it was just cool to see like, yeah, the differences between age and stuff like that. And so she was able to even like kind of be on the same level as Wanda just because of
right,
that. thing.
Right.
But yeah, that was nice. What did you think about? Okay, the thing that what bothered me the most is the advertising for this show. The advertising for like for this entire show. They were like, oh well, there's gonna be a Luke. Let me just hold on a second.
Yeah. Well, that
A
wasn't in the
Luke Skywalker.
advertising.
No, yes, it was. That wasn't even,
No,
people
no, that was
from
an interview.
no
That was
people.
an interview.
Yeah, exactly. Why would people from the show Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany be like, there's gonna be a Luke Skywalker esque cameo? That's just rude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
They shouldn't
that's
be
what I'm
allowed
talking.
to do that.
That's what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, they were talking about there was supposed to be some big cameo, in the show, and again they alluded with this engineer. So yeah, that part was really bad. It was what do you call it, false advertising,
False
right? Because
advertising. It really
you're
was.
looking for this big character to walk into the scene and like at some point to be like, whoa, we don't like how Luke Skywalker did in Mandalorian, and we didn't get it. So
Yeah.
that's why this episode is great. I enjoyed this episode. If I from watching all 8 episodes before, this tied it off. If I had binge watched this straight, this would be satisfying, right?
Mhm.
Because it would just be one continuous 6-hour show, and it would be wrapped up and made sense to me.
Right.
But because I'm able to process every week over week for the
Mhm.
past 9 weeks, between episodes, I'm processing. So I'm creating stories in my head. I'm looking for conclusions.
Yeah.
I'm looking for scenarios that I'm working up. I'm hearing people talk about scenarios all over the internet,
Exactly.
and you're running into it. So when you get to this, it leaves you less because the 8 weeks of head buildup, it didn't
It
match.
didn't.
So
Yeah.
yeah, your mental expectations did not match what they showed on the screen, right?
Exactly. I just feel like even I want to say that it definitely was overhyped. The show's overhyped, so everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna be all these things," and then we get this, and it's like, "Oh, okay." Like the thing is, yeah, you're right. If we were to watch it all at once, then yeah, it would be good and all that. But
Yeah, yeah.
it
For
was really
all
all
those
over the
people
place.
who haven't watched the show who waited, because I know people actually they were like, "I'm not watching this show,"
Yeah,
which I don't know how they did it
I
because
don't
for the
know.
past nine
Everything's
weeks
spoiled.
everybody's talking about it.
Yeah,
But I know people that actually waited, for it to be over, and they're gonna binge watch it. For them, it's gonna be great.
I don't know.
They're gonna be like, "Whoa, this was an awesome show." But for the rest of us, it kind of left us. Well, I can't speak for the world, but for me, it left me a little empty. The ending.
Yeah,
I thought it could be
the thing
more.
is, I still watched. I started my watch party at like 10:15 p.m. and I
Mhm.
watched all the episodes right up until the episode 9 came out. And I still felt like I was like, "Yep, there was a lot of filler episodes in here." Because even after watching the season finale, I'm like, "Okay, well, there could have been like other like you could have just left this out, or like you could have added more things to it." But I still thought the ending was really good. I still thought I still like liked the ending. Like I'm still
Yeah, it was
satisfied with
good.
it. It would have
It
been
was a
nice if it
good.
was more though.
I agree. It was a good wrap up. I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like, to be honest with you, about not the only thing I didn't like, but one of the things that kind of bothered me was the after seeing Doctor Strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Doctor Strange, we saw them using magic by using the physical things around them, like
Mm-hmm.
bending glass, or
Yeah.
when they were using things to
Mm-hmm.
create an illusion that where it was like, whoa, I've never seen this before.
Right.
For me, when you're just throwing lasers at your hands
That
at each
is
other,
true. I got
you're
another thing.
supposed to be. Agnes says you're more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme. Who's the Sorcerer Supreme?
That
Doctor
person.
Strange.
Oh,
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Oh,
Doctor Strange is
I
the
thought it was
Sorcerer Supreme.
right.
You're more powerful than Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
You're supposed to be able to do all kind of craziness with your magic, right?
Right.
So for me, but I understand it's a TV show, it's not a movie, so the budget's not the
No,
same. So
no,
they can't
Dad.
do
Hold
all.
on a second. Hold on a
You
second.
don't
The
want to
thing,
hear that.
no,
You don't
because
want. You don't
I
want to hear
literally
that.
no. The thing is, I don't want to hear it because they literally advertised it. People from the show were like, "It's gonna have more. This is gonna be the most visual effects you've ever seen in Marvel ever." This
Yeah.
okay. The end game scene had more visual effects in this than this entire show. So I don't
Right.
understand
Well,
what they're
but yeah,
saying.
but they spent $200 million to make Endgame, though. You gotta understand.
But no, the
They
thing is,
spent
they advertise it as
200
if it was.
million.
But the thing is, they advertise it as if it was. Oh, it's gonna be the most visual effects you've ever seen. Why say that? Why? You
Well,
know?
they spent some money on it. I mean, there was clean visual effects. It wasn't like watching a CW,
Yeah.
it
Supergirl.
wasn't like watching a
Supergirl.
CW Supergirl, right? It wasn't like watching
Oh,
Supergirl.
hi to Couch Mom Club. Hi. Hey girl, hey. But yeah, it wasn't like a CW
No, it wasn't a
situation.
CW level show. It was clean. It was a good
But still, you lied, and I'm tired of it. You lied.
they exaggerated a little bit, Well, it's just hey, for them, it's I guess for them it's hype. They know better, but again, it was good. It was good for what it was. Could it have been better? Yes. For me, here's the thing.
Mhm.
If you weren't going to give me the visual effects that would have made it satisfying, like watching Doctor Strange, then give me the storylines that you knew would have piqued my interest, right?
Right.
Would at least carry me on to Doctor Strange 2 or carry me on to Spider-Man 3.
Right.
So for me, it's like, okay, I didn't need to watch this. I could go watch Doctor Strange right now, and I could have watched the last episode of this and go watch Doctor Strange.
That part,
There was
Dad.
there was nothing here for me. It was like, man, when
If
we
I
watched the
missed
end
this,
of,
oh no.
yeah, I didn't, there was nothing here like, okay, wow, I gotta go watch. Yeah, it wasn't there. They
Mm-mm.
left it because they didn't create in episode 9. They didn't wrap up stories. They didn't give us anything that tied into the rest of the universe of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
This was a self-contained story, and again,
Yeah.
it was good as a self-contained story. The problem is the MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everything ties to everything. So
Exactly.
when you create this situation where everything ties to everything, you can't do self-contained. It's not even possible
Yeah, I gotta talk
because
about that then. Hold on a second.
yeah. Mhm.
So they really see another thing. People of Marvel was like, this show connects to Doctor Strange. So what
Right.
I wanted to see in this end scene was, okay, she's gonna break open the multiverse. We're gonna see Doctor
Ah,
Strange. We're gonna see how she breaks it up, so we can get excited for Spider-Man. I'm not excited for Spider-Man. I'm not excited for Doctor Strange after seeing this. I feel the same exact way as I did last week, but it was still a good episode. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
it was, yeah. I mean, they didn't give us anything. Now, for me, I didn't need to see them do the multiverse thing here. I didn't need to
I
see that.
did.
I just needed them to put a cameo of someone in there that would have tied to it. That's it.
Right.
If Doctor Stranger showed up to stop Wanda because he's a Sorcerer Supreme,
Mm-hmm.
boom, that's it. He only need to show up the last 10 minutes. Boom, Wanda, what are you doing?
Cut to black.
Right? And then that would have left me like, whoa, I can't wait to
Mm.
see Doctor Strange 2 because it took me somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, there was no tie-in to anything else. It was like, well, I don't, again, it was a great self-contained
Self-contained.
show. That's it.
Let's talk
So
about
you know why we really butthurt though, Leia? You know why we really butthurt?
what?
Because we're Marvel fans. For
Yeah.
those people who jumped on the bandwagon of WandaVision, they're like, I don't know what y'all talking about. This is a great show.
Yeah. Yeah.
For them, it's great. But for the fans who've been watching all 23 movies, and followed on this thing a lot, we're tripping out because we're trying to tie everything to everything else. So it's our own fault, and we're a minority here that we're so disappointed with what's happening. I'm sure the majority of people who don't even understand all what's happening, they're like, what are you fools even babbling about, right?
Right.
So they're happy, but for us, it's gonna be tough.
Exactly. So yeah, it is. And Maya saying that she agrees with you. So let's talk about the scenes with White Vision, because apparently that was the big cameo. Paul Bettany wanted to be like, oh well, I'm just what I was talking about when I said, literally in one of his interviews, he was like, I haven't worked with this person before. He's so charismatic, and I'm so excited to work with him. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it has to be Doctor
Yeah,
Strange because you never worked with Doctor Strange in a scene before. Cool.
yeah,
No, it was
yeah.
White Vision. So what did you think about that
And,
scene?
and yeah, I told you last week when White Vision came in, I was looking for him to come in and wreck shop. He came in, had a couple of fight scenes, tussle here and there. And then Vision gave him a conversation, and he was like, "I'm Vision." Now it was deeper than that, right? But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to go into how deep it was. He hit it with some philosophy stuff, which made sense. But you know, again, if you're not going to give me spectacular fight scenes, then give me something cerebral I can think about and process.
Right.
I didn't get either in this. I
Yeah.
didn't get any high level thought processing, and I didn't get any shoot 'em up that I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, Mom and I just watched Hobbs and Shaw the other day.
Uh-huh.
You know the scene where Idris Elba and he goes under the trucks and he's holding on to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
motorcycle.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, that alone right there had me all tripping. I don't want to see anything else. Shut it off.
Right.
Turn off the movie.
Turn
I'm
off, turn
done
off, turn off.
because it was
Yeah.
so spectacular. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to give me a visually spectacular, you got to give me something cerebral for me to think
Mm-hmm.
about. I didn't
We didn't
get
get both of
either.
those. Yeah. So
Nah, I didn't get either.
with those fight scenes, so I really like how it started with White Vision, where he was like trying to crush her head and stuff like that, and then they would fly away, and Vision came in and all that. So like that, those parts were really good, and like, but yeah, you're right. There should have been more action scenes where we're like, oh, whoa,
Right. You
whoa,
gotta give me
whoa.
something. You gotta. And it's not like they're gonna go into season 2 of WandaVision. This is it. It's wrapped up. It's done. It's a one-shot show. So if you're gonna have a one-shot show and it's done, you gotta leave me like, I don't know. I got left kind of, I wanted more of something. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I wanted more of something, and I didn't feel I got it. Watching this.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. But okay, let's go. Okay, I have like a few questions about just how. So you know how people are like, oh, Wanda's not even that like powerful or anything, but she made Vision, right? So and made the kids. So she made things that can fight. You know what I mean? So she can
Yeah, one.
make beings that can fight with superpowers.
Yeah, I don't understand what people talking about. To manifest something physical out of nothing, right? And then you don't even have to pay attention to it. It's on its own thinking, processing, and doing.
Like
I mean,
what?
you're not even you've created something and you're not even controlling it. It's
Yeah,
processing on its own,
itself. Yeah.
thinking on its own, reacting to the environment on its own. That's pure power.
Like
I
she's
don't
the
care what
most
anybody
powerful
says.
Avenger. Like I don't y'all
Yeah,
need to
she's
stop
yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. You
yeah.
can't you can't even talk about that.
So the ending scene, I don't even know what happened in between. Oh my god. Ooh. So the things with Monica, where is she? Where's Monica? Where is she? Where'd she go?
Listen,
And
man,
the whole Ralph thing.
that right there was lackluster. And then to find out who Ralph was, right? We
Yes.
found out who Ralph is from the whole, all 9 episodes. Oh, Ralph's not gonna like this. Ralph is this, Ralph
Doesn't make
that,
any
Ralph this.
sense.
So what the kid, Quicksilver was Ralph. That was his
Right,
name.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Yeah. So yeah. Remember, she's like, she read the note and she
Oh,
said,
okay. I thought you meant like an X-Men. I was like, no, his name is
no, no,
Peter.
no, no,
But
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
no, not
okay,
an
yeah.
X-Men. Come on, come on, come on.
Sorry.
So, but see, and you always, you and I always talk about logic issues, and then you always say, "Go with it, Dad. Go
Just
with it."
go with it.
Okay, 2 scenes back, he's so fast, he knocks her down with a finger tongue.
Yeah, what was that?
And then, well, that makes sense to me because he's fast. There's force behind
Oh,
that,
right.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Physics,
Right.
physics. All right, I'm not gonna teach you a lesson, but that's physics. Right? Jump forward 2 more scenes. Monica just flips him over.
I'm dead. Yeah, no. Yeah.
He can't see it coming. What you mean? You didn't see that coming?
I know.
You know what
Yeah.
He didn't see that coming. He didn't see her going to grab him. She couldn't move. He couldn't get out of her way. And then when she
No.
was on top of him, he couldn't move so
He
fast.
couldn't zoom.
Anyway, so for me, again,
It was that.
stuff,
Yeah, that was kind of
stuff
weird.
like that. Stuff like that's like you taking me out of it. My brain,
Yeah.
I left the show to process that. That's when you mess up in a show. When I leave to go process, you messed up because I'm no longer in the show.
Right.
So
Maybe
that
she's
right
just super
there,
strong. Maybe she's just
nah.
strong.
Come
No,
on.
But no, but the thing is, what bothered me the most in that scene though was like when she flipped him over and stuff, and she did her analyzing. And the thing is, people on like TikTok and Twitter and stuff were like, "Oh, so he was controlled by like a Party City necklace? Like that was it? So, like you could just pull the necklace off of him, and that's it."
People think about he woke up. Don't hurt me.
No, don't hurt me,
No,
please.
it was bewitched. It was bewitched.
Right.
That's fine. That didn't bother me because
know.
it was purple, and that just
It
tells
was-
you right there that Agnes did it. That didn't bother me in the least. What bothered me is that she flipped him.
Yeah.
And 2 scenes earlier, she
couldn't
So,
even run out the building.
It was lazy writing, man. It was lazy writing. We need to find a way for Monica to get out of here. So, she flips him. It was lazy writing. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna do what you say and just don't worry about it.
Just go with it.
I'm just gonna go.
But okay, let's go. That whole thing. I really wanted more from Monica. I really wanted more from Quicksilver or whatever he is. But I guess that means that Evan Peters will come back. Like I don't know if like
no,
he will.
He's Ralph. He's Ralph Boner.
But the thing is, I don't know because people.
He's Ralph. He's not coming back. He's from the
then
town.
that's
He's
dumb.
done.
That's just that.
There's no more WandaVision. That's the only one they're gonna have.
I know, but. That was I don't like that. I'm sorry. I don't like that. That's a waste of time. That whole character is a waste.
Yeah.
What was the point?
It was a little
That's
fans,
no, that's just no. That's no good.
He's Quicksilver here.
It wasn't good.
There. We want to give you guys a little razzle dazzle.
No, you can't do that, Marvel. You got to be better than that. Really, you really got to be better than that. But let's talk about. I'm disappointed. But let's go to the end of the scene because all I can remember now is like the ending where she's about to die or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda's like giving her energy because she's like, I'm done. Go back. You can have it. Like kind of thing.
Yeah.
What, Dad?
Yeah. It was one of those scenes where you know what's gonna happen next. You know she wasn't gonna die, but I mean, I don't know. It was a good callback to the runes, right? It was a good callback to that.
I thought it was a good callback.
Yeah, it was a good callback scene. Again, it just kind of was lackluster because, first of all, Agnes. Before we even get to that scene, let's talk about how when Agnes did the little, got the brain her thing with her when Wanda hit her with the mind control thing.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And she pulled her into the nightmare, whatever you want to call it. So then Agnes is in there. No, don't hurt me. Blah blah blah. I don't want. And then her people get up and do it. And then she did the same thing again at the end of this. No.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, she keeps like
be a powerful witch. I don't want to hear all that. Do something.
Yeah, right. She keeps whining about it and stuff.
Yeah,
like, yo, you're a whole witch. I mean, like, come on.
I'm doing a lot of belly aching. Like I just watched this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's fresh in my mind. Maybe tomorrow, after I sleep on it and watch it one more time, I'll be able to, kind of, be a little better with this episode. But I just was expecting a lot more out of Marvel from watching all of the Marvel shows. A good wrap up. Better fight scenes, just a better all show, and this show was okay. When and then the guy, the director, what's his name?
I don't know.
Hammond, is it Hammond over his name? Anyway, whatever his name is. He just became what he was.
Hayward, Director Hayward. Yeah,
Director Hayward. Thank you. He just became what he was going to be. From the beginning, he was he was an a-hole, and he ended up being one. It was like, okay, that was predictable.
I know.
There was no
let's talk about it. Hold on. So yeah, it was predictable, but I still they did so well with Hayward that I was like, okay, yeah, I understand his side, but like I'm supposed to hate him. But like his side is still understanding, right? And so, but then they just went all the way with it instead of being like, okay,
and it was too much at the end. Come on, he just takes his gun out and starts shooting the kids.
Yeah, everybody on TikTok were like, "Yo, dude, he just went 0 to 100."
He didn't even phase. He just took out his knife. Oh, these are 2 kids. I don't care.
Bop, bop. He didn't even process it, Yeah, no.
He didn't even pause. Like, yeah, I know they're fake kids, but they're kids.
But still,
how do you know they're fake?
Oh,
how
that's
do you know
true.
they're not even right? He wasn't in the hex.
Yeah.
How do you know these aren't mind controlled people from the hex? He just pulls out his gun, and then when he couldn't shoot him, Lay, he gets in the Humvee to back up to run them over.
No, he's like, yeah, he tried to he tried to get him.
He went full on evil, Lay.
Yeah,
Full on evil.
the thing is, yeah, they should have like stuck with the, well, he's bad. He's like the bad guy, but he's being reasonable because he's scared. But they went all the way. They went the wrong way.
Exactly. He was reasonable up until then.
Yeah.
I could understand where he was coming from with everything because what he knows is something dangerous is happening and he's making a judgment call based on the information in hand. Right?
Right.
Understood. No problem with that. But in this episode, it was like, man, you know what? We don't have enough for 10. We don't have enough for 10 episodes. So we're gonna just roll it all into 9, and he's just gonna be full on gotcha. It makes sense. So,
you know what would have been better? So this would have been better. So he builds the white vision, but his original goal wasn't to get Wanda with that white vision, right? So like, I mean, I'm saying that could have been the storyline. So his original goal wasn't to use white vision, but now that this is all happening, he's like, okay, we're gonna use white vision to get rid of Wanda because all of these people are trapped. So white vision goes in and tries to get Wanda, but then he sees that white vision is also like trying to capture people too. And so he would have been like, oh no, like he's seeing like, okay, this went way too far and stuff like that. Or he's like trying to call white vision back or something like that. And like that would, I don't know, something like that would have been better.
Yeah, that would have made more sense because first of all, he's appointed. Don't forget who appoints him as director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Maria did, right? When she was alive.
Yeah. Monica's mom appoints him. So her character judgment
was trash, I guess.
Trash. Okay. So that just calls back to that. Her character judgment is trash.
Yeah. So,
for me, they made him one-sided character. The typical, guy with the mustache twisting and rubbing his hands and to get you. He was not complex. Yeah. And I hate when shows or movies do that. He could have been really complex character, a good guy who's making tough decisions and thinking he's a hero, right? Because he's making tough decisions, not just because, I want to kill Wanda and, I'm going to kill these kids too. And everyone kill it. Didn't make sense. And you know what? I say that from my perspective. Maybe in Haywood's mind, he knew the kids were fake, and he was thinking, "Well, I'm not." Really
he saw. He did see them. He did see them like zoom around and stuff. So there's that.
That could have been Wanda controlling some live kids. He don't know that they fake.
Yeah.
That could have been Wanda.
He was ready to shoot them.
All he know, controlling some live kids, and he about to blow away some live kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
He went 0 to 100.
He didn't have enough information to be making that call. That's all I'm saying. And then here's the thing. Let me jump into that.
Dad.
This bothered me too. So there was a point where, what's the FBI agent's name?
Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy Woo comes into the tent and he just
takes the phone.
Jimmy Woo
what
everything.
Oh yeah. He does. Oh, yeah, they do like the whole like, oh, I'm the bad guy. Here's my plan. So we're gonna get WandaVision.
He just tells him the whole plan. I'm gonna do this. Nobody will ever know. But dude, are you planning on killing me? Because you just told me everything you're gonna do.
And then he was able to take the phone too. He was able to just grab the phone, and nobody else saw.
I'm talking about. There was some cartoonish stuff happening here today.
Wait! Time out. We have a question from the Natural Hair Guru, my cousin Teray. Can we send in your questions? Send in your questions, people, and we will answer them. And we will
what question do you have for us, Miss Natural?
I think she's typing it, but we do once she types this in, we will answer it. But we do need to talk about the ending. I do really I like the ending with the way she did the whole like you can't use my powers when I'm, what was it, the rituals or something? What was it?
Yeah.
What was it called?
The runes.
The runes. So yeah, she makes the ruins and she's like, you can't use the powers. But it was cool to see because you could see that she was kind of like wanting to give the powers away. You know what I mean?
She did.
No,
it was a setup. It was a setup for her to throw the powers to her so she could think that she's getting the powers. But at the same time, she was creating the hieroglyphs on the wall to create the ruins. So Agnes wouldn't pay attention. That's what was going on. That's all that was. She was being, distracting her by throwing everything at her. And then when she got distracted, she created the ruins, and that's how she
Right.
used it. It was a
Yeah,
good
I
call, right?
like that. That was cool. I need to.
Yeah. Look, it was good. I've seen it a million times in the show, and it was good. So
I
no, I
like
got
the
no problem with
I don't know. I want to I need to go to y'all's theater and see it because I could on my TV I just know the visuals were so good in that scene because it was just like the colors were really nice. But we got our question. Ready?
that. What's the question?
We're on our question. So she is saying, "What happened to White Vision? I was just so confused when the two visions were talking." So, okay, so what I think of what happened with White Vision is that the Wanda's vision the gate unlocked his memories. So I guess White Vision is now the Vision that we used to know. Like
Yeah.
I kind of don't like that because they just kind of get rid of Infinity War. I hate when they bring people back to life.
Well,
You know?
nobody dies in Marvel, so
Yeah,
get
it's
used to
just
that.
the thing is
Nobody dies in
if they
Marvel.
bring back Iron Man and stuff, and they bring back Black Widow, it's like, what was the point of me watching Endgame? What was the point of him sacrificing? That was supposed to be
Yeah,
his
well,
final arc.
you got your
And
immediate rush
end
at
it.
the time.
No,
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
let me tell you what happened there. So it was actually a pretty good scene. No,
I did
that
like
was a
that.
very
Scene. I did like it.
that was a very cerebral scene. So I'll give him that. So,
Okay.
what he was saying was, and it was really cool. He was talking about this ship that was withering away. It's a logic question, right?
Mhm.
So if you build this boat and the boat starts to rot, and you start replacing the pieces of the boat with new pieces,
Mhm.
is the boat the original boat or is it a new boat?
It's a new boat,
Right.
right?
And it was so he was trying to make him think,
Right.
there's two of us here. You died, but somebody was replacing you, and here I am. Am I you or are you me? And then when Vision realized we both are the both answers are right. I am you and you are me. We're just in a different state. And that's why he kind of stopped and paused. And then he woke him up, right? So he can pull his old memories back. So
Mhm.
it's not Vision anymore. It's just the memories and residuals of Vision.
Right.
So
Right.
actually, that scene was really
It
well
was.
written,
Yeah.
very cerebral, well written. That's what I was talking about. If you're not gonna give me a bunch of shoot 'em up, give me some intelligent writing, and that was a very intelligent. That was the only intelligent writing, to be honest. But
Mhm.
it was very good.
It was
So
good.
Vision just flew away because he's like, "Nah, I ain't supposed to be here. I'm about to get ghetto with it. I ain't supposed to be up in this place. You know what I'm saying? I'm out." And
Uh-huh.
he just left. He just left.
He left,
So
so we'll see him again, I guess, and
we'll see him again.
maybe in
We'll see him again.
probably Doctor Strange we'll see him, and it's really
Yeah.
interesting. So it's like I liked how the White Vision, like even if you bring Vision back in any kind of form, he will always be like he'll always be the original Jarvis. Let's say he will
Right.
always be logical and be like, okay, wait, let me listen to this guy. Let me see what's going on, and not just he's not gonna always fight no matter what. Like we
Yeah.
also saw that when Vision in 2015, when Vision originally came to life, when he like came out of that box, he didn't fight the Avengers. He just like paused and looked at himself in the mirror and stuff, and he like was logical about it. He's like a
Right.
different
Right.
side of than Ultron, where Ultron just fought. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, that
Yeah. You can go down a long
that was
rabbit hole
good.
on that one.
We have another
Yeah.
question. What do you think about the Wizard of Oz scene?
Yeah, that was cool. Now I want to give you a little tidbit about this. So, in The Wizard of Oz, and you can go back and check this.
Did I miss something
Um,
then?
yeah, because when Wanda drops the car on top of
Oh yeah.
Agnes,
Okay.
her boots were sticking out
Okay.
under the car.
I was like, did
Well, in the
I saw that.
original, yeah, well, in The Wizard of Oz, that's how that's how she's killed. With the house drops on top of the witch, and her boots are sticking out
Mm.
in The Wizard of Oz. But a lot of people you don't know this. The name of the Wicked Witch's sister, one of them,
Uh-huh.
her name is Agatha Harkness.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's her name. Her name is Agatha Harkness. So, and you remember in that episode, in that scene where she says, "And I killed Sparky too."
Uh-huh.
Remember? Well, in The Wizard of Oz, she's like, "I'm gonna get you and your little dog too." All that's tied
Okay,
to.
well, I haven't seen those in a while.
All that's tied to The Wizard of Oz. Because a bunch of witches in The Wizard of Oz, so it's all tied to that. But no, it's a good question. Who asked that question?
That was Mom.
Oh,
But yeah, no, yeah, that was cool. I didn't know all that. So, oh, we have
Yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
it's all tied back. It's a little,
We
you know,
should.
Marvel is really good with Easter eggs. We know that. So, unless you're, most people miss them, but they always put little Easter eggs in there for you to catch something.
Right. Yeah. So that yeah, that's like that. Those are nice, like the little things that we can catch. But like, come on, bring more,
Right.
bring more to it.
The big ones, right? Like Reed Richards, right? You wanted
Yeah,
you what you let me
Dad.
tell you what you let me tell you what you wanted, Nate. Let me tell
Okay,
you what you
go, 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 go.
let me lean in. Let me lean in here. This is what you wanted. You wanted Monica Rambeau to pull up somewhere to get the engineer, and then the camera pans down. The door opens up. You see the boots come out, and then the camera slowly comes up, and then
Exactly.
you see the gray
Yes.
streak. And then you turn around, and then you lose it because it's Reed Richards.
John
That's what you want.
Krasinski
That's
as
what you want.
yes, Dad. Okay, let me tell you exactly what it was supposed to be. So, oh yeah, also, yesterday, guys, if you're on my live stream, you'd know that I predicted it was a scroll because when she went to go talk, she was like, oh, I'm gonna meet my guy, an aerospace engineer. I guess scrolls are aerospace engineers now. But when
But
she
wait,
meets the guy, it ends up being a woman, and that woman
yeah,
is obviously the guy scroll. See
I
what I'm saying?
guess. I
It's a guy
guess.
scroll. So I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
guess.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's probably right. That's probably the tie-in right there. They
That's
didn't
probably what
tell
it
us it was
is.
a scroll to but we all know scrolls is gonna be there. So I mean, yeah. But no, that makes sense, Lane. That makes sense. Yeah,
Hmm.
that the scroll became a girl, and then back and forth and changing. So yeah, that makes sense.
We have another question. Okay, y'all. Remember before Wanda turned Agatha back into the nosy neighbor? Agatha said, "You don't know what you've unleashed." What do y'all think Wanda unleashed? Um, I don't know. I don't think that she unleashed anything to the world, but I think she unlocked something in herself so she can later unleash something with the multiverse. But what do you think?
Right, right. Because when they were reading the if you saw Doctor Strange in Doctor Strange, and they go into the library, right? There's a bunch of books in there. I mean, old books, like tons of them, and it talks about spells and magic and stuff like that. So you know how old magic is. Well, the Scarlet Witch. Now I'm learning on this right now in this, but the Scarlet Witch is supposed to be so powerful that she's most powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is the most powerful magic wielder that we know of in the Marvel universe. But she's supposed to be more powerful than him. Okay,
Right.
cool. That's some new stuff, but whatever. I'll roll with it. So what she's saying is she's a reincarnated being. Okay, the Scarlet Witch is a reincarnated being that is forged, not born. Something always caused the Scarlet Witch to come out of some witch. So Monica was already a witch. She was just a
Wanda.
sorry, Wanda. Thanks for correcting me. Wanda was already a witch, right? From young, a little
Hmm.
one, but she just didn't know her powers. Something forged her to be where she becomes Scarlet
The
Witch,
Mind Stone.
which is the Mind Stone. But this has happened before in the past, and every time it happens, this particular being destroys the world. And that's what Agnes is
Ooh.
saying. She has the potential to destroy the world. Now, you know what this is?
What?
You know what this is, right?
What?
This is the Phoenix. This is the Dark
Okay,
Phoenix
no,
storyline. This
no,
is the Dark
we're
Phoenix
not
storyline. Come
comparing,
on, man. That's all
we're
this
not
is.
comparing
They took the
Wanda.
Dark Phoenix storyline and threw it into WandaVision. That's all
No,
this is.
Dad. No, this is Wanda. But no, it's gonna be really interesting to see if they do that. Because the thing is will Marvel go dark? Will Marvel be like, okay, Wanda is gonna try to destroy the world, so we're gonna have to have all these people come together and try to figure out how to stop her? Because that would be really great if she became like, oh, like the like the big bad. Because like we've known her since 2015. This is like a
Well,
whole
okay,
thing,
so she's in Doctor Strange 2.
right?
And the director of Doctor Strange 2 is Sam Raimi. Sam
Ooh,
Raimi is known for
yes.
horror. That's
Ooh.
that's what he's known
But
for.
he did Spider Man.
Okay, so yeah, he did the first two Spider-Mans, right?
First three, yeah.
Um, yeah. So Yeah, it's gonna be dark and crazy in Doctor Strange too, because Sam Raimi don't play. That's what he does. I'm a horror director. That's what I do. You hired me. People getting killed.
Yeah, you know the thing
So
is, yeah,
yeah,
I hope that Kevin Feige and everyone on Marvel doesn't try to censor him like they did with Spider-Man 3, where that's why Spider-Man 3 wasn't as good as it was
yeah,
because y'all we missed out on what Sam Raimi really wanted it to be. So
yeah.
hopefully, like Kevin Feige's like, oh well, this is a little bit too dark. Like, no, it maybe it's a good movie, and maybe it's time for a little bit too dark.
I
You
trust
know?
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige has not made a bad move at Marvel, so I trust him. He if he picks Sam Raimi, if he had a reason behind it,
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah,
So
that's
anyway,
true.
now it should be Wanda's gonna be the villain and she's the villain now, Leia. I know you don't think
I
she's the
know,
villain,
no,
but
Dad,
she's the
no,
villain.
no. She chokes
She's gonna be
people.
the villain in Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is gonna have to stop her somehow. We'll
I
figure
hope
it
that it's not a one and done though. I hope that it's like I'll be back. Like you can't just like end Wanda.
out.
So like,
Listen, man, they need to wrap it up with Wanda.
but I thought she
I
would
know
be the
everybody.
big bad
I
like
know
Thanos.
everybody wants her to be like the face of Marvel now, but we got to move on, people.
It'd
We
be
got to move on.
interesting though if she was if she was the big bad. Because that would make sense. How is she gonna open up the multiverse? How are we gonna be no more mutants? I guess they're not doing that anymore. I don't like this. I don't. I'm sad. I'm just.
You're
I'm
jumping
done.
ahead. You don't know what's
I'm
happening
done.
yet. You're
No,
jumping
I'm
ahead.
sad because they're not gonna do any of this. They're not gonna do any of this like little things that we want to do. They're gonna be like, meh, 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 eh. Let's be like,
So
well, can you
yeah,
just
so
be on our side?
Torre says she's more excited now for Doctor Strange 2 because of this. So yeah, you're gonna
Yes.
enjoy
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 2. I mean, Sam Raimi's a good director, and yeah, the character is great. So it should be good. It should be good, and it's a big budget movie, it's not a TV show, so you can
Right.
have all kind of
So there
spectacular
should be
stuff
more
happen.
things going on in it. So I just the thing is the I don't know if I think we talked about everything in this show. The end no we didn't. We talked the very oh we have another question. Did Wanda really not know she was controlling people? Agatha Agnes said to her heroes, don't torture people. Is Wanda the bad guy? What? To her
So
heroes don't torture
so
people.
in
Okay.
the flashback scene, so we see that uh, Wanda's pain creates the whole town and all the stuff like that.
Mhm.
If you flash back to episode 1 where it starts, Wanda doesn't even know how she gets here. She's like,
Mhm.
where'd I come from? What's going on? And her husband comes home. So when you jump to episode 8, you see the beginning of that where Vision walks towards her. So she creates the whole situation and forgets that she creates it. For the longest while, she forgot. Agnes had to wake her up and show her, hey, this is you doing all of this.
Right.
So Wanda didn't understand what she did. Now, throughout the season, episode 2, 3, 4, 5, she's picking up that she's controlling this. She starts learning that because when she told Vision, when Vision said, "Hey, you can't stop me," and she looks at him and says, "Can't I?"
Can't I? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's when she knows at that point that
I made
she's
you.
doing this, right?
Yeah.
So she slowly figures it out, but she didn't know the beginning, but she figured it out.
Yeah, so yeah, she didn't know in the beginning that she was controlling these people, but yeah, she figured it out. And it was that scene was crazy how she like choked people out. I'm like, "All right, Wanda, why are you choking people out? Like she choked them out, Dad." And she had to open
Yeah,
her eyes and be like, "Oh no, sorry. No, there's no sorries.
yeah.
It's too
See what I'm
late."
talking about? She's the bad cat. Listen.
Yeah, I'm sad now.
So this is like this is like, oh, I robbed a bank, right? I'm getting out. The cops caught me outside. Oh, snap! Sorry,
Sorry.
I didn't mean
No,
to
you
do.
choked them
I didn't mean
out.
to. I didn't mean to do it. I mean, listen. You gotta take responsibility for what you do. Wanda is the bad guy because she's letting her internal emotional grief control how she reacts to the people in the world. It's
Yeah.
not their baggage.
Mhm.
Now, at the end of Wanda could have gone anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world, a piece of land,
True.
20 acres, created a whole town
That
from
is
nothing,
true.
a bunch of people, and then made it out to be what it is and lived her life out without affecting real
Yeah.
people. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's the bad guy. Now
That's true.
let's assume, like I said, she didn't understand the beginning. Fine, you didn't understand the beginning. You got caught up with your emotions and all that crap. Great, I'm no problem with that. You got caught up. When you start to realize, oh, it's me. When you gonna let go?
Yeah.
When you gonna let go to people?
And like the
She
people are
didn't
like,
let
my
go.
children, my children. Like he let my child
Mm.
go. Like,
Your fake children that you only know for a week.
yeah. But no,
Come
she
on.
yeah, let's get to the very ending, Dad. Let's go to the very end where
Okay.
she has to give everything up, and she has to like let everybody go. And I didn't know, I really thought the kids were, I thought she really made the kids, but yeah, it was really sad to see the kids go. It's really sad
Yeah.
to see them go, and I was like, wow, that they
Well, they have
really
to. I mean, look,
let the
there
kids
was a decision that
die.
had to be made. Now, I like the way they did it because realistically, if when she was splitting the hex in half, if that just disappeared there while they were screaming for their mother, would have been really traumatizing.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a good way to do it. So the way they did it, where she put them to bed and good night, and then you know, it ended. That was the right way to do it because it's less traumatic and it shows a compassion. So they did it the right way, but the kids had to go. The whole town had to go. Everything had to go. It was a mess. She couldn't live that way for the rest of her
No,
life.
yeah, no, that's not okay.
Right. So
But it was
yeah,
sad. It was sad, and she like had to let Vision go, and they were like, "We'll see you again." So that means White Vision's gonna come back, and and she had to let the kids go. But don't forget, you watched both of the end credit scenes, right?
I did.
Okay, good, good, good. So let's go to the first end credit scene, and like Jimmy Woo's in charge now.
I know.
Wait,
I can't even believe it. Comes after seeing Ant-Man 2. Whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
sorry, I'm just reading these comments. It was sad seeing her lose everything she's ever loved all over again. Yeah, it was sad. Like she had to let go of the kid. She had to let go of Vision.
Yeah, I mean,
Um
Wanda went through it, man.
yeah, she went through it again.
Wanda went through it. Like
Yeah.
lost her parents when she was a child, lost her brother, lost her love, now lost the whole town. Yeah, she's gone through it. She's gone
Mhm.
through it for sure.
Yeah, she's going through it. Um so Jimmy was in charge. And somebody's like, somebody needs you in the theater. So she goes to the theater. She's like, "What's up?" And the scroll reveals themselves, and I'm like, "Okay, that makes sense because Nick Fury was on Sword in space, so she has to
Right.
go to space now or something like that." I didn't really understand the ending.
Yeah, I kind of it kind of left me to. I wasn't 100% sure what he when they said he wants to see you. I wasn't sure who he was. I don't know if she meant. Uh, I don't know if she meant Nick Fury or somebody else. So I wasn't sure either. So, but they left it there because she's becoming, what is it? She's calling Phantom or something. I forget what she's calling the comic book when she's not Captain
I don't
Marvel. She's
know.
got like three names in the comic books. But anyway, so she's becoming this other thing, and so that's probably what they're setting it up. I don't know if they're gonna put her in another show or she's gonna end up in Doctor Strange 2 or not. So I'm
I think she's
it
gonna
just
show
left.
up in Captain Marvel too, like Captain Marvel too.
You know what? That's
You know what I
probably what
mean?
it is. She's probably gonna show up in Captain Marvel for Captain
Should
Marvel too.
yeah.
Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
that's another thing that's messing me up with these shows. It's like, okay, so we're getting these shows, but we're not gonna be able to see any of this resolution for like 2 years, for like another 2 years. We're not
Yeah,
gonna be able to
yeah,
see anything. And I'm like, so why didn't
yeah,
you give us more? Why didn't you put Doctor Strange in there? Why didn't you give us a little bit of a sneak peek into what could be coming next? Like,
yeah.
that's what's bothering me
Well,
about
here's
it.
the thing, though. They know you're gonna go. I mean, what are you gonna do, Leia? Protest and not go see a Marvel show?
I'm gonna protest. I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna show up. That's the thing. They're
You're gonna
rude.
go.
They're
You're gonna go.
rude.
You're gonna go.
They're like, we can give you scraps and you will show up in either way. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but still, like, you know,
Tori writes in. It was sad seeing her lose everything she ever loved all over again. I shed a tear, and then you said the same. Come on,
it was sad.
y'all didn't shed no tears.
Yes, it
It
was
was
sad at the end, Dad.
it was her losing the kids.
Yes, I need to put my TikTok up. It was sad. But then we didn't get enough. Like this, we have a question though. We have a question.
Oh, we have a question. Who's question?
I think she meant Agnes. Agnes took over Ralph Boner's house. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading. How did she get in? How did she find Wanda?
Well, okay, so that's a good question. So, um, Agnes, because of who she is, she likes power. That's her whole thing, right? Remember, in episode 8, in the flashback, her mom said the reason why they were they were tying her up because her mom said you are learning and reading about powers that are above your age and station. Station is the ranking where you are in life or in a certain order or something.
Right.
So she was taking power that doesn't belong to her. So that's her whole thing. I want power. I want more. I'm going to get more. So when Wanda created the hex 3 weeks ago, and don't forget, it's only been 3 weeks. When
Yeah.
Wanda created the hex, Agnes picked up on it, like a beacon. She's like, what is this power? So
Yeah.
she was drawn to Westview. She goes to Westview because of the power that Wanda put out, and that's how she got there. That's how she figured out
That
what
makes
was
sense.
going
That
on.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, she and this whole Ralph thing, or whatever. Like, I'm still over. I'm still not. I'm still not happy about that. But yeah, that all makes sense with Agnes and stuff. And then we get to the second end credit scene with her. Where is she there? She's like in like a nice little Iceland place or whatever, like in the mountains. And
She's in the
I
mountains.
was like, is she Thanos now? Like
I know,
when I
right?
looked at, I was like, is she
Oh,
Thanos now?
that's a good callback. Callback, yeah. That's like when
Yeah.
Thanos went off and the little planet like he was by himself. No, that's a good callback. Like I like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
that. I didn't even think about that one.
Right. That's the first when I first saw that I was like Thanos. Like
Right, right.
but and then we see first of all, why is there two of her? What is happening?
So Doctor Strange, right?
Mm.
What can Doctor Strange do?
Yeah, he can go forward and backwards in time and stuff like that and
No, not that. What else can he do before he learn how to do that? The first thing he learned to do,
I don't know. Astral
leave his
project.
body.
Astral
He
project.
can
Yeah.
astral project. He can
Right.
astral project, leave his body. She was astral projecting. But the difference is when Doctor Strange astral project, his physical body is out. He's not up.
Ooh.
Remember? He's completely
Ooh.
asleep. She's astral projecting, and her physical body is walking
Oh
around.
my gosh, she's crazy! I didn't think about that. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa,
So it's
Dad.
just showing you that not only can I astral project and go on the astral plane and read, because don't forget when you're in the astral plane, time is different. It moves at a different time. The world outside is moving a lot slower than when you're moving. You can do things quicker in the astral plane, right? It's a different time. Sorry, stuff in the outside is moving slower, not faster. So you can do whatever you want. Well, she's doing both. She's out there making tea in the real world
Yeah.
and reading, what I'm saying, in the astral plane. Now, I needed that back in college, but that's what I'm saying. She's able to do two things at the same time. So and they did that to show you how powerful she is.
She's
She
crazy.
doesn't lose her physical control as she's in the astral plane.
Wow. I didn't even see it as that. I was like kind of confused. I was like, what's going on? But in that scene when her astral projected herself, she's doing the multiple universes, right? Because that scene how she was sitting and how she was doing her arms and stuff reminded me of when Doctor Strange was on Titan in Infinity War and he was looking at the 14 million possible ways.
Yeah, but
Was that what that
that
was?
was different. No, it wasn't because Doctor Strange in that he was looking at time, right? That's why he was able to look at 14 million outcomes because he was looking at time. What she was doing was reading and learning about knowledge about her power. She was
But
just
she was
reading.
trying to
That's
get
it.
her. But you heard the kids though in the background.
You heard
You
the
heard
kids in the background, so I
so
don't know what that's about.
so
Don't
that's what I'm
ask me
saying.
what that's
Like, is that a
about because that's
different?
crazy.
Like a
Yeah.
different?
Well, she swiped us. I guess she went where they were. Yeah. So it's weird because she manifested the kids, but you know what? You just now you're making me think about something. She manifested the kids, but what if she tapped into the multiverse and created the kids that she manifested from a different universe? Like in another universe, these kids actually are alive. And when I brought them here, I didn't create them.
Mm.
I actually only brought what I think is a creation here from another place. Now,
Right.
that's some real nerdy geek out stuff I just
That
said.
would be crazy. That would be all over the place. Like she brings in
Yeah,
different
it'd be
people.
crazy. It
I
would.
mean, that I guess that would make sense because Spider-Man, I'm still trying to see how she opened up the multiverse. So that, you know what? No. That's the thing. I'm done with Marvel right now because you're saying, "Oh, there's going to be a Luke Skywalker-esque cameo. There's going to be so many visual effects. This is what we get." So, I guess we're not getting 3 Spider-Mans. No, I'm done right now. They're like, "Oh, we're not going to get 3 Spider-Mans then." We're not gonna get a WandaVision, a Wanda cameo in Doctor Strange. No, she's not gonna. She's gonna
No,
be in it for like 3 seconds.
I
There's gonna be
wouldn't
no
say
Spider
that.
Mans then. There's gonna be no Spider
No, no,
Mans.
I
I'm
wouldn't.
saying it now.
I think you're going a little too far right now.
No, I'm
No,
sad.
I think that's a done deal. I think what it is, they wanted to save all that for the movies, right? They didn't understand or realize how big this show was going to be, and they just thought it was going to be a great show. So they saved all that for the movies. They made this a self-contained show. And the reason why they did it is because people who go to movies sometimes don't watch these TV
You
shows,
have
right?
to watch the TV shows. That's what they need
Well,
to do. No, that's what they need. They need to make it exclusive so people will get onto their stuff. You need to watch the show so you can understand the movies. Period. Done.
yeah,
No.
okay. So you're not gonna be running any businesses anytime soon. Okay, they can't do that. They know that the normal fan, which is 90% of the people that watch a Marvel movie, is a regular fan. They don't know anything about the backstories, right?
Yeah.
So Teray, for instance, is on here. Teray ain't no hardcore Marvel
Stop
fan.
that. Stop.
So because you're not a hardcore Marvel fan, they know that I can't make it so tied to something else that if you go watch the movie, you don't understand what's going on. If I go watch Doctor Strange 2 right now, I need to be able to fully understand what's happening in Doctor Strange 2 without ever having to watch WandaVision. Now, the experience is better if you watch WandaVision, right? Because you get that extra stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you don't watch it and you go watch this, they're gonna lose money, right? Because people are gonna go in there and be like, "Well, I don't know what's going on.
But like they
I have
still
no
need to
clue."
understand why Wanda is doing what she's doing. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was just crazy to see. Sorry, to see. What am I saying? I was saying something, but where are we at the end?
yeah. At the end, where she was doing the astral projecting. So,
Oh
uh,
yeah. So no, I'm not excited for the. Oh, I remember now. So okay, WandaVision, we love the show. It was good and to an extent, you know what I mean. So
yeah.
Falcon, Winter Soldier. Like what? Like what is
Pretty
that
good.
supposed to be now, Dad?
Nah, see, listen, I'm looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier more than I was looking forward to WandaVision.
Same, yeah, no,
WandaVision
same.
just turned out to be a great surprise for me, and I liked it. I liked WandaVision. It was a good show, good 9 weeks. I loved it, but I really, really wanted to see Falcon and Winter Soldier. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I hope they do. I really hope that they do really good with the fight scenes and like go all the way with it and don't try to be like short scenes or like a lot of exposition. We don't need that. We need the fights. We need the
yeah,
fight
they'll be
scenes.
there. They'll be there. Leah, I need you to take over the show for a second. I gotta step away, and I'll be right back. But continue talking. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're gonna continue talking about all the vision. Um, yeah, this show, y'all, this show really is crazy. Let's really get into this. This show's crazy. What do y'all think is gonna happen in Spider Man? Because I don't know. I don't know anymore now because it's like I just guys. There's supposed to be 3 Spider Mans, but from what universe? What did she make? Who is she? Did she even? I'm going all philosophical now. This should Vision. I mean, what? WandaVision is supposed to be 10 out of 10, all over the place. Doctor Strange, Reed Richards. Why am I echoing? Why am I echoing? Okay, what am I saying? I liked the episode. I definitely cried at the end because it was really sad to see her having to give everything up again because it was just like, why did it have to be like that, you know? But like I understand why. She had to give everything away. But yeah. I do wonder what they're gonna do with White Vision. Like, are they really gonna bring it? Like, okay, hold on, let's talk about it actually for a second. Why am I echoing? Okay, sorry. Let's actually talk about that for a second. So, are you going to bring in? Are you really gonna bring in um White Vision in Doctor Strange? Like, what are we doing here? We're gonna bring in White Vision for Doctor Strange.
Can you hear me, like?
Yes, I don't understand that, but I guess we will be bringing him back. But we're back. Oh,
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up my
not that.
computer so I can start reading some questions.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull my computer
not
up.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can start reading questions as well. So what's one of the questions you're asking? If they're gonna bring White? Yeah, White is gonna be back for sure. I can tell you that we haven't seen the last of him. Nobody dies in Marvel, so they're gonna want to definitely use him in a different show for sure. Promise you that.
Yeah. But it's just gonna be interesting how they're gonna like. I hope they don't try to take over. I hope like the characters of WandaVision don't try to take over the like Doctor Strange. Like it should be Doctor Strange's movie, and then they're on the side, kind of
Right.
thing. I don't know.
So what's one of the questions that Mom asked down there in the chat?
Wow, is she more powerful than Doctor Strange? That was it. That was one of them.
Yeah, well, that's what she set it up as, right? She's saying that he's the Scarlet Witch character or being is more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, so she should be more powerful than Doctor Strange. Right?
Yeah,
She should have a whole lot more power.
she's stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme. So she's the most powerful Avenger. I don't even know if she's an Avenger anymore. Avengers have been disbanded. There's no Avengers right now, anyways. There's no Avengers, Dad.
Uh,
Hawkeye. Where's Hawkeye? Hawkeye is with his family. He's done. I don't think we're gonna see Hawkeye again. Actually, we are because there's a Hawkeye show.
there's a
But
Hawkeye show.
but Hawkeye's chilling with his daughter. Loki is not even an Avenger. Falcon and Winter Soldier are like, oh, we're gonna fight over here. I don't know. The Avengers are done. Cap is dead. Tony's dead, or Cap is old.
Dead?
Cap is old.
That's an old man.
I don't know, Dad. I have my predictions, but I don't want to say things because I might give it away.
Give what away?
It might give away like what you think. I don't know, like what your thought process. Because you know how like
Well,
when
it's a
people,
prediction. You can say whatever. It's not
well,
it's gonna really happen.
I don't know, because when people get predictions, like with WandaVision, when people get predictions and then that's in your head and then it doesn't happen and it's like, oh, this is trash.
Well, see, that's expectations, though. That's your expectation. So you're setting yourself up on expecting something to happen, and it doesn't happen, and you get mad about it. But that's your own expectations. That ain't got nothing to do with what really happened or what they were to write. But it's fun though. It's fun to speculate on things and what you think's gonna happen. And when it doesn't come true, it's not a big deal. It's just when they are so off, it's when it's a big deal.
Yeah.
When you're not again just not satisfied with the ending. So that's what it is. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get into the live chat just so I can see what the questions are on my
Oh,
computer.
we don't have any questions right now, but send in your question. Oh, how do I get back to the chat? Oh, well, I lost the chat.
How'd you lose the chat? Did you turn it off?
Oh, wait. Unless live. Okay, well, let me go to this one then. Send in your questions.
Did you turn the chat off?
No? Did I turn it off on accident? Is it gone?
Yeah, I don't see the chat.
Okay, hold on. Unlist. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. It should be at the bottom, right? Let me refresh this page. It's saying the chat's still there.
Is it? Okay, I don't see
Yeah.
it for whatever reason.
It should be, there should be like a little like a comment looking box. But yeah, guys, send in your questions. What are y'all doing? I'm gonna put a title here, so y'all can look at it. But I think this was a good little talk about the show.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
I enjoyed the chat. It was good. We're gonna get ready for
Winter
Falcon
Soldier.
Winter Soldier in 2 weeks. We'll continue to do our events on Falcon and Winter Soldier. We'll have those episodes. How many episodes are those?
It'll be 6 episodes for Winter Soldier.
Oh
So
wow,
it should be an
6.
hour each.
Man, they better
But
be
it's
like
gonna be
that.
50 minutes kind of thing.
At least because man, 6 episodes, that's a lot to put together. 6 episodes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be 50. It's gonna be 50. 6 episodes, probably to an hour. We'll see how that show goes, but that's gonna be on the 12th. We do. I mean, is that the 12th? What's today? The not the 12th. The 19th.
I thought it was in 2 weeks.
The 19th. Yeah, March 19th.
Okay.
The 12th is we're gonna probably do shows that we've watched, or there is gonna be the making of WandaVision is gonna come out as well. So see how they made the show. It's gonna be interesting. Interesting.
You gonna watch Coming to America tonight?
Oh, is that coming out?
That's tonight.
Oh yeah. I have homework. I have homework. It's due at 12 a.m.
Heathen.
But yeah, is it on Amazon or something?
Yeah, it's Amazon.
Okay, cool. We had to pay for it, right?
No, it's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did we just have a question? We have a sentence. Okay, I just watched the second end credit scene, and watching her study the spells and stuff, it reminded me of Enchantress from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yes.
You know, the whole slow motion thing. It was like that.
Suicide. Yeah. I don't even want to even put Marvel and Suicide Squad in the same sentence. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of sacrilegious. Suicide Squad was garbage.
It was, but they're doing another one, and it's called The Suicide Squad.
Well, what's his name? James Gunn is directing this time, so he's a better director than the last guy. Plus, David Ayers is the one who did Suicide Squad. I shouldn't say he's a better director than David Ayers, but what happened was WB came in and chopped up Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad we saw is not what David Ayers directed. Same thing that happened with the Justice League.
Right.
They came in and they wanted to make it funny. Will Smith said they wanted to make it funny, and David Ayers was like, "I'm not having this," so they chopped it up. You got what you got, because you watched the beginning of Suicide Squad. The first half is great, and then you can see where they chopped up the movie.
Yeah, I mean it was okay, but the beginning was still okay because it was a lot of exposition dumping instead of showing. Show, don't tell, guys. We got a question. It says Monica Rambeau's eyes started off blue, but when she tried to save the kids, her eyes became yellow. What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that one means. Like I said, in the comic book, she's a character called Spectre, and she's Captain Marvel as well, and she's like 3 characters. So I'm not sure if there's a movement between those characters. I don't know if her yellow eyes mean because of the Mind Stone, because the Mind Stone, but no wonder is made how powers come from, which is yellow. So I'm not 100% sure what why her eyes change color.
But in the I thought in her pictures and stuff, they're like yellow. Not yellow, not in the pictures, but like when you see it on the comics and stuff, like everything's yellow. Let me show y'all a picture. Let me share it with y'all.
Don't have a mic. Good, Leo.
You are coming on good. What's happening? I can hear you fine. I don't know if it's.
maybe
What's
out there in the world, I'm not being heard. My mic is charging up right now, so I can't use my mic. So I have to use my camera mic.
you can't hear your audio at all?
No, I'm good. I mean, somebody's kiss. Mom says she's not hearing me well.
Okay,
So
I'll turn you up.
yeah,
All right, let us know if he's good now, because what I'm hearing is I can't hear the stream, guys, so I can just hear whatever I'm hearing in the thing. But yeah, let us know what's going on.
yeah.
Yeah, so let me show you this picture. I'm gonna send it in the stream so y'all can see it. But everything, like all the pictures that I see, like online and like all that stuff, her stuff is yellow.
Mm.
So here it is. So you'll see it in the stream when it pops up.
Yeah, but when she first got her powers, though, her eyes were blue, right?
Right. So I don't know why it was blue, but the yellow makes more sense. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yellow.
Do you see it?
Yellow
Do you
makes
see it
sense.
now?
Yeah.
See? Like her powers are all yellow. But yeah, I don't know why she's blue, why it started off blue. But yeah. Okay, guys. I think that might be it. Let's see if there's any other questions in the live stream. There's no more questions, y'all. Nothing that's on your mind. Nothing at all. Okay. Well, is that pretty much it, Dan? Or do you have anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good. It was a good run on the episode. It was a good run for the entire season of WandaVision. I enjoyed it, even though there's a couple episodes that were weaker in my mind. But as a whole, all nine, I'm going back and watch all nine straight. I enjoyed it. It was great. I think they did a good job with it. I'm looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hopefully, it's good. And I'd recommend everybody watching WandaVision. So come back when we're doing one Falcon Winter Soldier.
We'll have to get a Falcon Winter Soldier crew neck.
I know, right?
We'll have to get one for that one. But y'all, thank you for watching this stream. We had so much fun watching WandaVision with y'all and talking about WandaVision for these past 8 weeks. Yes, like he said, we will be back for the 6 weeks of Winter Soldier. We'll be back every week because every week is something Marvel's coming out. So yeah, make sure to leave your comments down below of what you liked about this stream and what your favorite episode was of WandaVision. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. We're around 28 people away, and those can be one of you. So yes, I think that's it. So we'll see y'all later.
All right, guys.
Bye. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm still here. I know you love seeing my face. What's next for us? I'm still here. I'm just trying to end the stream, y'all. But I had fun. I will be back. Y'all already know. You'll see me again. Tomorrow I'm filming I'm gonna be filming a hair video. As you know, I'm doing the twist. I'm definitely gonna be doing the what am I saying? I'm doing the twist. That's not the word. Locks. I'm doing locks. I'm really excited about doing that. This stream is about to end, guys. Don't worry. Yay, thank you. Natural Red Guru. We had fun on this stream. We really did. We really loved it. And we will see y'all next time. You already know it. I'm ending the stream. It's ending now. Right now. Here it goes. Yes, go. Here it goes. Here it goes. I could have been more prepared, but like, why? Y'all already know how it goes here. Anyways, I had fun, y'all. I will see y'all later. I will see y'all Later? Nope, not that one. I'll see y'all. Wait, nope. Okay, here we go. Bye. Oh, that wasn't it. This is so funny. Hello? This is so funny. It was supposed to be. Oh, it's because it's not.